What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today, I want to talk about the New York Jets signing a stud offensive lineman from the UFL. Cole Lvaluh from the San Antonio Brahmas is the latest New York Jets signing. He was signed yesterday. So here is everything you need to know about him. And we'll get into if he has a chance to make this team, which I'm not going to guarantee it. You're getting someone from the UFL in here to, try to make the New York Jets team. But at the position that he plays, he has a better shot than some others. So let's break it down. Cole is 26 years old, 6'5", 324 pounds, and has played with the Brahmas the last 2 years in the UFL. And this past year, he was listed as one of the league's top pass blocking interior offensive lineman. He was listed as a top 10 guard in the league. PFF actually has some numbers for the UFL, which I was unaware of until this week, actually. So that's relatively new news for me. But here's how he performed this past year, and he played left guard in 2024. He did not allow a single sack. He did not allow a quarterback hit. In 12 games, he allowed just 9 pressures. That's where the pass blocking reputation comes from. Over his 2-year career in the UFL, 0 sacks. Pretty good. Sign me up for that, man. Absolutely sign me up for that. So at Hawaii, which is where he went to college from 2018 through 2021, he played pretty much all over the field. More snaps at center, but he also played left guard, and right tackle. He played 129 snaps at left guard. Center was the most at 1,064, 156 snaps at right guard, and 769 snaps at right tackle. He played the most in both 2018 and 2021. 2020, COVID-shortened season, not a ton of playing time there. 2019 didn't get a ton of playing time. So really 2 full years as a main starter for Hawaii as a freshman and then as a senior in 2021. And like I said, is versatile, has proven to be versatile as he played center and played it well in college, right tackle, played it well at college, and in the UFL, played at left guard. So to me, this screams interior offensive line depth, which is something the Jets don't have a ton of. On the Jets offensive line, on their interior for the starters, you have John Simpson, left guard. At center, you have Joe Tippmann, and at right guard, you have Elijah Vera-Tucker. But beyond that, you have Wes Schweitzer as your main interior backup. He can play center or guard. And then outside of that, like other names, Xavier Newman is listed as the second string left guard. The second string right guard, according to our lads right now, is Max Mitchell, who's really more of a tackle. And then you have names like Jake Hansen and Chris Glazer, Brady Latham, UDFA. There's just a lot of names there, and there's going to be camp battles, and they're going to get a lot of run in the preseason to kind of battle this thing out. But it feels like if the Jets want to carry 10 or 9 or 10 offensive linemen, their tackles are pretty much figured out. It's more so on the interior where there's the question mark. Wes Schweitzer is a lock to make the team as a backup interior offensive lineman. But outside of that, is Max Mitchell, Xavier Newman, Chris Glazer, Jake Hansen, are any of those guys locks? I don't think they've shown anything to prove that they are locks. They're borderline roster players. They had to play last year because the Jets were on their 55th offensive line combination by week 8. So their hand was forced, and there were some nice moments, like the Xavier Newman moment against the New York Giants made an excellent play in that game. But again, did any of those guys really stand out where it's like that they have to make the roster? Wes Schweitzer didn't even necessarily stand out that way. So again, I'm not going to come on here today in June and guarantee that this offensive lineman from the UFL, who again, granted, played really well at that level, is a lock for the roster. I don't think so, but it's a really cool story, and I like that the Jets are kind of going with this approach and bringing him in for camp, and you'll see. You get at the end of July and into August and preseason games, you have 90 guys on the roster, and then you see is he one of the best 53, or is he going to be one of the roughly 40 guys that ends up getting cut? And if he gets cut, no harm, no foul. But if you find something, or hell, even if he makes your practice squad, that's a win. That's a win for you. So let me know your thoughts on the subject down below in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary. Catch you guys next time.